Okay. Here. Everything's set up? Everything's good? Another day. Another day. Another day. And we're back at it. Let's just get into it. So we're going to do our stretches. Forward fold, as always. Yeah, okay, 30 seconds. And 30. I was a few seconds fast, actually, it turns out. How about that? What happened? We're gonna do a quad stretch next. Grab your foot, pull it back, stretch the quad. So the arm is just for balance. So, and we want to do that for 15 seconds. Other side, another 15. Alright, side stretch. Feet beyond shoulder width. One hand below the knee and the other arm is over your head. In line with the torso. Alright, got 5 seconds to switch sides and then we're going to do another 15. Like so. Alright, eagle pose. So, modified. Ankle over the knee, half squat, arms out. I will show you how to do this from the side. So, arms up. Arms to the side. Alright. Switch sides, so let's see. Okay. Over here. Okay, so ankle over the knee and then into like a half squat. I don't know why this looks so awkward. I feel like I'm doing it right. And keep your balance. Alright. Next are neck exercises. So stand like as you would. Okay. Right, alternating toe touches is where we were. So what we're going to do is we're going to do, neck exercises. Okay, so feet are shoulder width. And you're just going to move your head left and right. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 9, and 10. Alright, so now you're going to do a 180. Whoop. Alright, now we do a 360 out of reach. Reverse direction. Alright, and that's that. Alternating toe taps. Let's do this. Feet are a little bit past shoulder width. One, 2, 3, 8, 9, and 30. Okay, so on the back, time to do some squeeze. Knee to chest. Let's run out the clock. Up there. No, it's up. There's the clock. Okay. So knee to chest. 15 seconds. Opposite side, same thing. Alright, hamstring. Five more seconds. Point your toes. Alright, so toes pointed, raise the leg, Hands, you can, try to get above the knee if you can. Just go down here. That's much easier. And another 15 seconds. Okay, figure 4 stretch, ankle over the knee, and pull it in. Another 15 seconds on this one. Alright, opposite side, let's go. Alright, into plank. Okay, so knees under the hips, wrists under the shoulders, and we go. One leg, 2 leg, there's plank. 30 seconds on the clock. Another 5 seconds. Alright. Down. And then an upward facing dog. And then hold this one for another 30 seconds. So after this, we're going to go into downward facing dog. And we're going to hold that for another 30 seconds. Alright, 5 more seconds, and then what we're going to do is we're going to go into standing splits. For that, you raise one leg, and then hold that for 15 seconds. Starting at the 5-second mark. Five more seconds, and then we're going to go into pigeon stance. Alright, cool. You can see how the leg feels like. And we're going to hold this one for 15 seconds. Back in the downward facing dog. Alright, standing splits, 15 seconds. Alright. And through into pigeon. So you can see a little bit more. Leg goes like that. So, and then after this, I believe we're done. with our stretches. Here we go. All right, good job. We are, you know, we're pretty much ready. We're good. A little bit stretched up. A little bit better prepared. So, I guess, cardio? Do a different kind of cardio. What is this? Leg raises, I believe? Let's do 30 of these. Alternating from either sides. So we're going to do 30 of these total. 15 each side. 15, 16, 17. For the last 10, twist the torso. Twist the torso when you raise your legs. 1, 2, 3. And 2. Okay. So, we're going to stay hydrated. Alright. Cardio. We love it. We love it. We love it. Okay. Alright, let's just do our usual. We'll do like one set of the usual. And then see how we're feeling. Little twist. I think actually I forgot to do these two spine twists. But that's okay. We'll do it next time. Okay, so high knees. 20 seconds. Straight into jumping jacks. Seconds. Bring in the high knees. And then skaters. All of these are 20-second intervals. All right, back in the high knees. Okay. And then into pop squats. Alright, break time. I mean, a little bit of cardio never kill anyone. Something new. Those are trickier than I remember. Goddamn. Alright. Back into cardio. High knees. Jacks. Honeys. Another 20 seconds. Just noticed that the clock was off. So, probably didn't do the last one for long enough. That's okay. We'll make up for it. Skaters. It's a little bit slippery today. Extra 20 seconds here. Okay. Right back into high knees. We're 10 seconds late. So we're gonna do just an extra 10. You know, let's go crazy. Arms up. Heart rate up. Heart rate up. Seconds, let's go. Okay, pop squats. All right. We're gonna catch our breath for a second. Like 5 more seconds. So let's just get into position. Okay, so we're gonna do some of these. Position 1, 2, and 3, back to 2, and 1, 1, 2, 2, 1, 1, 2, 3, 2, 1. These get a little bit easier once you're kind of like used to it, but I find they're pretty effective at targeting the lower abs. All right, 10 seconds more, let's go. Okay. That's good. Okay, start moving it. Let's go. We got this. So what to do next? So it's like some cardio. That's like some Pilates, that's our stretches. Dumbbell time. Let's go. We're gonna target the glutes. Woo! Everyone loves fat cheese. Fact? Just a fact. So, actually, okay, so for this routine we actually begin with 20 bounce squats. I usually just do 30 seconds. So we're gonna do 30 seconds in 20 seconds. Everything's ready. Just gotta wait for the timer to hit the mark that we want. And then we go. That's just it. Okay. 5 more seconds. So bounce squats. It's just a squat and then you bounce it. It's almost like a pop squat. It's like a, with pop squat you like pop like right up. With a bounce squat you kind of just like do this. Kind of just hang in there. Bounce it a little bit. 30 seconds. Let's go. Ten more seconds. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Okay. 20 sumo squats with the weight. Let's go. Everything's fine. Okay. Okay, so sumo squat. Let's see. Lightweight. That's not it. Okay. There we go. Last one. Yep. Eight, 9, 10. All right, 2 sets of 10 is what we're gonna do. Give me a second. And back in there. Eight, 9, and 10. All right, we'll do one more in 10 seconds. All right, let's go. Five, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. And back up. All right. That's good stuff. It's real good stuff. We do some reverse deadlifts next. Hydration. Always remember to hydrate. Okay. So you might ask yourself, what's with the stool? Working on my form. So, this helps keep my legs kind of like in place. Okay, so it's grinding time. Let's go on the grind every other day. So it's like a semi-daily grind, really. But how's your day? How's your day, Robin? Hope it's good. I'm good. I'm good. It's another day, you know. Another opportunity. And all that jazz. So Working on the deadlifts. Oh, that's good to hear. Yeah, it's like actually like kind of sunny today. It's a little bit cold, but it's sunny, so it's really nice. Because we've had like, I don't know, 3 weeks of rain. It's been like raining for like ever. So it's really nice to have a break from the rain. Alright, single leg. So you got any plans for the day? Any gaming on the docket? Alright, that's 7. Expedition 33. I don't think I ever beat it, but I got pretty far. I must have gotten like halfway, past halfway. There's some real emotional roller coasters in Expedition 33. Really profound story though. Kind of reminds me of like what's that movie or that book even? Logan's Run. Right, because like they like sort of execute them after a certain age. Hopefully that's not a spoiler. Oops. How far into the game are you? Oh yeah. Okay, so you know. Is that Act 2? Is that when you get like that companion dude? I gotta go and replay it. He actually there's a lot of elements in that game that remind me of Studio Ghibli. But he definitely looks like a Studio Ghibli character. If they are a he, or you know. I think. Yeah. That's fair. There's some pretty serious like narrative moments where like I'm like afraid to like comment too much because I don't want to spoil it. But you're in for a treat. That's for sure. Some parts of that game are just absolute cinema. Did you play Witcher 3? You Witcher 3 fan? CDPR? Yeah, tell me about it. It's hard to find the time. That's the only reason I haven't played Baldur's Gate 3 again. It's like a couple hundred hours at least. Witcher 3. Let me tell ya. Oh. Witcher 3 is a fine art. Only 10 years too late. I mean, to be fair, I also didn't play it on release, and I heard it was like really, really broken on release. So maybe we lucked out, and we didn't have to play it when it was like broken. But cause like I played it. When did I play it? I played it like back. I don't know, if like 2 or 3 years after the release is probably when I played it, and like the original release too. Yeah, no, that's not an uncommon opinion. It's a little bit of a sleeper. It's a little bit of a sleeper. Plus, here's the thing. I read all the novels, right? And Andrei Slopovic or whatever it is. I forget his name, but I know it's Andrei something. He's a cool writer, right? And there's actually a lot of there's a lot of callbacks and sort of nods to the novels in the games. Like Blood and Wine has a lot of that. Regis is so Regis is like a big ally in the expansion. He's straight from the books. I mean, as long is it jumpy? How's it play? Does it run smooth? But I mean, oh man, I love that game so much. There's just like no hope. I'm such a fangirl. Yeah, well, the funny thing was I love it all. I actually love it all. I love Velen. I'm like in love with Velen. I love all of Velen. I love the Wilderness. I love Novigrad. I love what's it called? Black Bolt. Like all the little towns. They're the big cities there. There's Novigrad. Then there's like mini Novigrad. I can't remember the name of it. It starts with like an A. Remember the name of mini Novigrad? Oxenfurt? Oxenfurt's pretty cool. The whole thing with like the witches in the swamp, the hags of Crookback Bog. I'm a big fan of that. But it is 100%. Like I get the depression because it's definitely. They definitely paint a world that has a lot of struggle, for sure. But that's kind of cool too, right? If you're into that. But like you said, at the same time, Blood and Wine was a great contrast to that. Oh, the dynamic scaling! What's the point? Are you stuck in bed? I'm a little bit shocked. I'm a little bit shocked they were able to do that. Because it's not like it was a game that kind of goes easy on the effects and whatever, but I guess they could probably just dumb it down. Because like it is an old game. And if they're not doing the Ultra HD, like the Super Remaster Edition or whatever, you know, maybe it's like kind of old tech that isn't quite so hard on the hardware. So you played through the whole thing, like DLC and everything? To play it again. I tell ya. Playing Witcher 3 was like one of the greatest experiences for me. The first time. And with the caveat, when I played it, it was like years after release, it was all updated. So it was running good back then. Yeah, it's a little bit rough, eh? Yeah, I mean, well, that's the thing with consoles. I don't know if you saw the the price of RAM. That's a little crazy. I'm not a fan of that one. Oh, the blood and blood and wine and something hearts of stone or heart of stone. I'm not sure. That one was definitely depresso espresso, as they say. Yeah, they the writers certainly liked their poignant moments. That's for damn sure. Oh yeah. Gone through Odim. Okay, making me want to play Witcher 3 again. Okay, hold on. Yeah, that's gone through Odim, alright. Yeah, there's like a little tidbit they drop in there, and then they come back in the expansion. Witcher 4. I hope it's good. I hope it's good. I sincerely hope it is good. I think like what else should be next? Did you see the what do you call it, like the demo video of Witcher 4? That's fair. I did a couple of 100% playthroughs on I don't know, part of one of them might be on my first season, but yeah, no, I like did every single question mark. I was so obsessed with that game. What's up? If that's a bot thing, I don't have the bot, but if you want to tell me about the bot, I'll probably gladly get it. Yeah, the Unreal Engine, yeah, exactly. Granted, I wanted a Witcher of it. Was it the Griffin set? Everyone goes for the Griffin. Bear is kind of fun. Cat School is kind of fun. I love poison damage, so Cat School is pretty cool for me. Let's just do a static swan. Ah, the bear set. Let's go. Get that HP. That like chainmail kilt thing. It's very like, it was very like medieval knight kind of, you know, heavy armor vibe. I wonder how good Witcher 4 is gonna be. I mean, really, because like, so it's gonna like center around Ciri instead of Geralt. I mean, I don't know if you read the books. Ciri's a fun one, that's for sure. There's some wild fucking chapters. Yeah, there's some wild chapters starring old Ciri. That'd be cool. It would be so cool if they did like a flashback to some of that crazy stuff that she does in the novels. Just like a lot of stuff. It's a wild ride. I love those novels. They get a little bit crazy. But it kind of all works out. Oh, right. Really? I didn't know that. So the Witcher team is working on Masquerade, Vampire the Masquerade or something, whatever it's called. Vampire Bloodlines, the Masquerade. I mean, that's kind of cool. Well, we'll have to see, won't we? I mean, to be fair, you know, CD Projekt Red likes a they like a very wide range in their games, for sure. They like highs and they like lows. Like even with CDPR, I mean, there's definitely points in that game where it's like, okay, this is kind of sad now, but it's beautiful. It's beautiful sad, right? It's a nice story. It's sad though. But I don't know, because the thing is, if you have a story and it's like nothing but like, I don't know. I guess you got to balance the good and the bad, but you can definitely have too much bad, right? And then it's like depressing. So all depends, I guess. Wait, what? Next year? Like 2026 next year? It's a big year. It's a big year. Witcher 4. I've been waiting. I've been waiting for a good game, for a really good like Witcher, like just game of the year. 7 years, just you know. I hope it's that good. I hope it's that good. But now that I've been a little bit informed, I don't know. Maybe it's not gonna be that good. New team? I don't know. New teams make me nervous. Ever since some things have released, and they like steal the name of other franchises, and there's like nothing else. I wonder. The Blood of Dawnwalker. Rebel Wolves. It's kind of funny. That'd be funny if they left the main company over some like dispute with the Rebel Wolves, and we're gonna make our own Witcher game with hookers and blackjack. Could be cool. Could be cool. Yeah, could be cool. Right? I mean, you know. Oh. I haven't really heard much. We'll see. As long as she has a fine British accent, I'm not going to be very bothered. But if the accent isn't there, I don't know. Do you know what I mean? It's literally that kind of game. Oh boy. Oh boy. Okay, I don't think I can do more of those. But dark, bleak, and depressing. Yeah. Such is the fodder. Yeah, we'll always have three. That's true. It is true. We'll always have three. Until they come for three. They're like, 3 is too good. It's stealing all our business. We need to gut it. There's no way. There's no way. That would be crazy. But like, how do you follow with the 3? I mean, even the people that hate it tend to find ways to things that are good about it. I don't know. Oh, like Witcher 4 could be like one of those, like it's like 8 hours. You're in, you're railroaded, you bang it out, and you're done. And then you pay $50 to get your DLC for another like 2 hours gameplay. Yep. Yeah. They should have. They should have just for the TV show. They should have just made the game. I mean, like it's so tried and true. You know what I mean? Like I mean, the market's already there. I don't know, but I mean, I feel the same way about the Halo thing. Like, why didn't they just do the like Halo games? And it's like why they went with this whole like TV like spin-off thing? It's just like what? Yeah, long development times. Long development time, of course. I wonder why it takes so long. What if it's like red tape? If it's bureaucracy? What's going on there? Wait, what? It took 6 years to make Baldur's Gate 3? But that's including that that big beta as well. Imagine how long it would take without the data that they got from that beta. Where it was just the first act. Because like all that player testing and whatnot is probably the reason the first act is so good. Six years. And that's to like release, because they're still releasing new things. Didn't they release like 8 new classes or something recently? Really? I played the shit out of the beta, but I didn't realize that they removed the player character voices. But that sounds like something that I wouldn't really notice, too. So it's like a detail. So you, yeah, that's for sure. I feel like they kind of removed the significance of the whole like using the worms bit, because like what's even the difference, right? Like I thought it was because it was gonna like turn you into a illithid, right? But then it turns out that that can't happen because it's like the Emperor won't allow it, right? Or like whatever. Yeah, exactly. It couldn't have negative consequences anymore. There you go. It's a good way to put it. Yeah, it's a pretty big switch. Because like, I remember the first time I played it, there was definitely like a vibe where the Emperor might not be a good person, right? Like might not be on the forces of good. And then they kind of change it to where it's like, yeah, he's a good guy. And he's helping everyone out. That whole like cult of ball and like whatever, right? New camp epilogue. Oh, right, with the, like the party with the tieflings, you mean? At the end of Act 1? I don't think I've seen this epilogue. If you mean like an epilogue at the end of the game. No, I've never seen it. I never actually beat it. I just got to that big battle at the end. And I realized I screwed up in like letting all these people die that could have helped me. So I had to go back and get them. Yeah. No, I didn't get there. I got close. But I was like, you know what? I gotta go back for the owl bear. I have to go back for the tieflings, right? I have to, and like all of them, because there's ones that die in Act 1, there's ones that die in Act 2, you can go save all of them. In Act 3 as well, you gotta save the mage one from like that store or whatever. What else? There's who else will aid you? There's like a bunch of people that'll aid you. The Myconids, I think, will come and help you. There's like what else? There's God, I'm forgetting something, and it's like right on the tip of my tongue. It's gone. But there's a lot of people you can recruit to help in that last party under that last battle. Full evil endings? Let's fucking go. Full dark urge. Just be like a cannibalistic madman. Yeah, they added a bunch of new classes too. I'm kinda into checking out the classes, to be honest with you. Swashbuckler and whatever. Some cool stuff. One more time. Fast pause. Alright, 30 seconds. And 20, 30 seconds. So what's your favorite game of all time? It's an important question. Like, what game are you going to be buried with? How do you even like determine an answer? The past 15 years. God, not the last 15. Okay. I mean, Yeah, it might be Baldur's Gate. It might just be Baldur's Gate. I don't know, because it's Witcher 3. But I'm thinking, I don't know, Baldur's Gate 3 or Witcher 3. That's a tough one. That's a really tough one for me. I love them both. I would probably, I might need to say Baldur's Gate because of the versatility of the story, where you can like replay it and have a different thing. Because that is one thing that I've run into with Witcher 3, which kind of sucks. It's kind of the same thing every time. But with Baldur's Gate, you can kind of get a different story, which is really nice. Yeah. Well said. It sucks because like, you know, they keep like remaking these old games and whatever. But they remake games that are kind of like a product of the time. Like they're remaking the first Halo, right? And it's like, okay, sure, the first Halo was a good game. Like 20 years ago, right? Like there needs to be a lot of innovation to Halo 1 to make it up to par for today's, right? Like driving a Warthog around for 15 minutes is not the same attraction it used to have, I'm sorry. It just isn't. These beautiful vistas are sort of, we've seen them for 20 years now. Yeah. Like even with Witcher 3, which has some very nice scenery, it's like I've seen beautiful mountains before. It's pretty, but it's like it doesn't have that same draw that it used to have, right? Like same with Assassin's Creed. Like I can't spend 150 hours running around in the wilderness because it's pretty. It's pretty, but there's a lot of other pretty things in the gaming scene, and they're more interesting. It just is what it is. And plus, there's some really annoying things in Assassin's Creed nowadays. Like the mining resources, which is just obnoxious. The Resident Evil 2 remake is really up there. No, you're right. That's a game it's gonna hold up. It's gonna hold up for the test of time, for sure. Kind of like Resident Evil 1, where it's like, it kind of just nails that format so well that it's still enjoyable even without all the modernization. Like, yeah, well, you actually know what, the Resident Evil 2 remake had a lot of modernization, really. But Resident Evil 2 is almost like a really good like example of not doing too much. I can't even focus this thing right now. Of not doing too much, but still doing some like modernization in a remake. Because like a big thing was the over-the-shoulder perspective, right? Which is far removed from the what do they call it? The fixed perspective camera angles, I think is what they were called. But it really worked out. Oh, the tank controls are brutal. See, they should do the Resident Evil 2 remake style just on one. That's what they should do. I'll be down. And do the prequel too. Do the Resident Evil 5 prequel in there and get it all in there. And then bundle it up. 80 bucks. 80 bucks. I'd buy it. You know what I mean? Clean it up. Get it in a nice little package. Put a little bow on there. A little DLC. And I'm in. Play the remake or the remake of the remake? No. The only reason, well, you know what? For the reason that you just brought up, I would probably play an RE1 remake over the RE1 original, or even the RE1 like original remake. Like I would play an RE2 remake style RE1 over the original for sure, because a lot of the modernization. I agree with it and I like it, and I think it makes the game stronger. It's like the fixed angle perspective. They should throw that in there, but that should be like for certain sections, you know, like oh, you get into the cottage, we're gonna make it scary, so we're gonna put in some some like scary fixed angles that are kind of like awkward and like they're up in the corner and like you see weird things and kind of, you know, it creates like a little bit of a horror dynamic. That would be cool. That would be a really cool like tip of the hat to the original, right? Or just like in the second act when you're like running around in the forest and whatever, some fixed angles could be cool there to help establish a more horrific atmosphere. Yeah, the best one, yeah. The GameCube. Did you have a GameCube? The GameCube went hard. GameCube went hard. Like that first Pikmin drop, that was pretty epic. Eternal Darkness, oh, I tell ya. But it's like you said, these games are kind of a product of their time. Because like a lot of the things, a lot of the puzzles, a big part of the draw was that you had to do it, right? Whereas nowadays, if you encounter a puzzle, you can just go to Google and be like, well, how do I do this? And then, right? And you sort of circumvent that whole like process of coming across the obstacle and then overcoming it and getting that like that dopamine hit. Success. Yeah, fair. See, for me, I was still a little bit young for a computer, or so my parents thought back then. So you know, but I definitely had a good time on the PS2 and the GameCube. The PS2 is like my number one best console of all time. It's so good. It's got a great library. You can emulate it. Oh, for the war, eh? What else did you play? I used to love RPSs. Like Warcraft 3. I think that Warcraft 3 and like StarCraft were probably my first. Maybe Diablo 2, my first like PC games. Warcraft 3, hell yeah. Diablo 2. Diablo 2 online was a vibe, for sure. You'd always be seeking like trades and whatever, right? There'd be like that little channel where everyone was talking. And there was like a cool kind of like, there was like a danger to Diablo 2 because you never knew what was going to happen, right? Like, you know, sometimes you would get robbed of all your items. You would hear about things getting robbed. You hear about like hacks, right? New things. Quake. Oh my god, Quake 3. Quake 3. You know what? I kind of missed the Quake era, but I was there for Unreal Tournament. I think I was there for like Unreal Tournament 2003. I think was the first one I played. And that was pretty good. Wait, what? Dragon Ball Z mod on Quake? Is that what it sounds like? Is that like what, like Quake with DBZ characters? And I'm guessing like what they're throwing Kamehamehas around? That sounds pretty fucking awesome. Get the perfect cell. I bet it was. God, man, some of that old school like modding community was just like legendary. Like I missed it. Like I missed the Half-Life thing, right? Like how many games were from Half-Life mods? And I missed it. I missed the whole thing. That was like a whole era. That was like a whole like milestone in gaming. They were good times. They were the best of times. They were gaming times. Wait. What? Wait, what? Okay, so hold on. That's for Total War Warhammer? Or like Total War, like, what's it called? Shogun? Like, what's Total War we talking about? Attila. Huh. Okay, that sounds pretty cool. That sounds pretty cool. There's some merit there. Attila Total War. I'm gonna have to look into that. That sounds pretty cool. A real Lord of the Rings campaign. That could be pretty cool. You're like hunting the ring bearer. That reminds me of like old Warcraft 3 custom mods, custom maps. The Lord of the Rings custom maps. It's crazy that they're still selling games for Lord of the Rings. True. It's true. Now they're into the Rings of Power, which oh, it's all right. It's like passable for me. Some people really don't like it. I think it's all right. It's definitely not Lord of the Rings. This is like it's not on par. That's for sure. But it's not that bad either, right? I mean, it's like comparing like one of the best pieces of cinema ever to like just the average TV show. Of course, it's not gonna like. Oh, yeah. That's right. You were telling me that you're into the GW stuff. Warhammer. Yeah, no. Lord of the Rings is like a whole branch of their stuff, isn't it? No, I wanted to get into it actually a few times because I would see packs for like or boxes for like, oh, the Battle of Pelennor Fields or Battle of Helm's Deep, right? It's some cool stuff. And it's like I could be down to play like a D&D campaign that's just like Lord of the Rings, or whatever, right? I don't care. That sounds fun. Probably the best game they have. Woo! Boasting strongly there. Okay, but fair. I mean, you know what? I hear I haven't played any Warhammer for like ever, but I hear it's in a bad state right now, so. I don't even know what edition they're on now, like 12th edition now. Buy another book! Buy another book! $100! God damn it. That's so awesome. Yeah, see, that's the cool thing, is when they keep the models like usable, right? Because then it's really good for people who like run a shop, right? Because your inventory never like it doesn't like go bad, right? It's like if it's not being used in the game anymore, the price drops because the usability drops. But if it's like old Lord of the Rings figures and they're still in use, then that's a rarity, which means the price goes up, right? So it's actually a good thing. Yeah, same. I just have a bunch of it. Like I said, like I used to paint a bunch. Just have so much of it in D&D too. But I used to paint it and sell it, so I just have so much. Yeah, no, it's true. I heard that. But here's the things. Yeah, some of those sculpts can be a little bit rough too from back in the day. Um, like I've seen some of the newer sculpts that they have, and they're really cool. They have like really fine details, which is really cool, really nice. If you like to paint like little tiny details, uh, the best potatoes. Okay, there you go. That's them. That's that reminds me of I have a Battle for McCrag set. That's from like I don't even remember. I was actually so young when I got this fucking set. I don't even remember how old I was, but I was like probably like this big. I couldn't even carry it for the Battle for McCrag set. Um, and there's some potato sculpts in there. Let me tell you. Uh, not shit. Not that it looks like shit. It's just less detailed, right? It's kind of like if you look at like an old video game, and it's like the pixelation. It's artistic. It's stylized, right? It's like a style thing now, but it also doesn't have as much texture in there. There's like less tessellation and whatever, right? But that's not necessarily a bad thing. Um, Certainly not. Some of those sculpts are really good too. Some of them suck. Some of them are good though, right? Like if you look at like the Imperial Guard sculpts, like I'm pretty sure like they just released a new one, and that's like the only one that's come out in like 20 plus years. So yeah, gotta love it. If you squint your eyes, that's awesome. That's so cool. Well, see, that's awesome because like then you have variation, right? More variation in your troops, so then you can get like an army that's like it's like oh no, they're all Rohan warriors, or just look a little different. Which is awesome. Which is awesome. Yeah, exactly. More of the sculpts, and you don't have to hit it with the green stuff to customize it. Put like a custom skull or something on there. Back in the day. All right, well, hey, it was good chatting. Thanks for hanging out. Probably gonna go do some things, get the rest of my day on. But thank you. It was great chatting. Always, yes. Likewise, likewise. Thank you for the chat. I'll see you next time. Next time you come around. Yeah. Until then, very well.